What's up, everybody? It's your IGN crew here at PAX East 2015. All weekend long, we've been braving the frigid Boston weather and the putrid Boston Convention Center air.
We did it!
To bring you all the hottest video games that are on display here. I think, would you guys agree, this is maybe one of the scarcest shows we've seen in terms of AAA games?
Yeah.
However, there's still big games like Final Fantasy 15, The Witcher 3, Overwatch is here, and hundreds, if not thousands, of awesome indie games are here too. So we've all played a bunch of games. We've all picked what our favorite is. Let's start with Marty. Marty, what was your favorite game of the show?
You hit it right off the head. It's Final Fantasy 15. I mean, that was a weird thing. So I came into this, usually I do this segment and I say some weird indie game that's like a robot who falls in love with a space dragon. But no, Final Fantasy 15, we got our first playable. Mitch and I spent about 3 hours with it and it was incredible. The game is absolutely gorgeous. The world is awesome. The character interaction is fantastic. The combat's amazing. And it just is filled with these tiny little details that really impressed me. I mean, honestly, leaving this convention, I can't wait for another 2 weeks until we can play the episode Dusky on that comes with Final Fantasy Type 0 HD.
That's great to hear because Final Fantasy's kind of it's been trying to find its way recently.
Yeah, totally.
I don't know that anyone asked for 3 Final Fantasy 13s.
Yeah, but this is, I think people are going to absolutely fall in love with this demo. Yeah.
Mitch likes it too. Yeah. But for the point of variety, he picked a different game.
Yeah,
that's right.
Brian.
Yeah, so I got to play a game called Runbow yesterday, which is really weird. It's this like quirky action platforming racing game that you play with 9 people competitively at the same exact time using pretty much every Nintendo controller ever made. It's on Wii U right now, and it'll probably come to other things later, and it's on the eShop. I think it's coming out third quarter this year. And a bunch of us got around and played it, and I really love those like really kind of frantic couch co-op games. We're all screaming and yelling at each other. I prevailed, I won, I beat all my friends. Really They're terrible at video games, and I'm the best, and I rule, and I'm number 1.
And with that, Mitch, what'd you really like?
I also really liked Final Fantasy 15, obviously, but for me, Overwatch is the one that stands out on the show floor as like the biggest, coolest, best thing I played. I love that it takes all the elements that I love from MOBAs and action RTSs, but puts it in the context of a competitive first-person shooter that, hey, we all play those, that's pretty cool, but now it's all about abilities and combining your skills to kind of create a really excellent team composition that lets you succeed in completing your objective. Plus, the characters are awesome, the art is beautiful, the maps designs are really awesome so far. I love that game. I love playing that game.
Is there a release window for that one?
No, but the beta is this fall. And it's Blizzard, so that probably means, hey, the beta is out and you can all play it forever until we release it 5 years from now.
Vince, how about you?
Yeah, so I didn't see this coming for me, but actually my game of the show, I mean, Overwatch was great. I loved Overwatch. Also, I played it a bunch with Mitch, and we were wrecking shop. But no, but by far, I would say it's Behemoth's game number 4.
Yeah.
Now, for me, we talked about this a little bit, Damon. Yeah. Game 3 was disappointing a little bit for us, which turned out to be Battle Block Theater. But I never saw this coming, but Game 4 is a strategy RPG from the Behemoth, the same people who made these super arcade-style games, side-scrolling like shooter like Alien Hominid and the hack and slash like Castle Crashers, and like Game 4 is just nothing like anything else they've ever done before. It's fast, it's fluid, but it doesn't sacrifice a lot of the depth that you expect from a strategy RPG. There are different character types that all have their own kind of passive abilities that make you want to put them in certain formations to kind of protect each other's weaknesses. You don't control who you attack, you just kind of put them in the position that they need to be in, and it takes care of the rest. The combat plays out, it looks like it's almost an action sequence because it's everyone attacking at the same time, and it's just gory mayhem that's like goofy the way that you expect a Behemoth game to be. It's actually it's the first strategy RPG that I can say, if it was in an arcade, I would put quarters in it and play it.
Well, yeah, they had it set up in a big arcade.
Yeah, they did.
With giant buttons.
Yeah, they always,
works.
Behemoth always comes and brings a crazy cabinet for all of their games, and this one was no different. But I totally would pop quarters into it, and it still has all that depth of how you equip your characters and capturing new enemies and new classes to like you expect from those other types of games, like Fire Emblem, for instance, or Disgaea. So a lot of mechanics, but simple, streamlined, and very fun to play second to second.
Yeah, I love that one. But maybe my favorite game this weekend was Mayan Death Robots, which I played with Brian. One of those games where your interest is piqued when you hear what it's called. It's a 2D head-to-head versus multiplayer game where you're trying to destroy the other side's power block. But each player is set up, they have bases on either side of the screen, and a spaceship has dropped off a robot. Their base is actually a Mayan temple. I'm not sure exactly why. The robot has been dropped down as well as their power core, and then you turn-based, but the players make their decisions at the same time, so you're not having to wait around for the other players to make a decision, so it's going by really fast. And on each turn, you can either choose to attack or defend, or like build defenses. So that's the strategic choice you have to make. But matches fly by in like 5 to 10 minutes. It's super fun. There's like terrain destruction. So at a glance, it kind of looks like Worms, which is another series that I like a lot.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Mayan Death Robots, it's totally legit. It's currently in beta on Steam right now, so hopefully it won't be too long until it emerges from beta. It's really cool. Thanks for tuning in to all of our coverage this weekend. That's another PAX in the books. Stay tuned for lots more on all these games and all of the other video games here at IGN.